So we spend the next 11 days in Cuenca to celebrate Christmas and the New Year. Normally we don't do much on these days, but this year is really special. Check it out.
Yeah, what? You scare Helen?
Our campground in Cuenca is 4 kilometers or 2.5 miles from the center. We could have taken a bus, but decided to walk in every time. On our way, we pass the amazing jumping dog, which guards the house a few doors down from the campground entrance. Wish we had this kind of energy. Officers in their best uniforms practice marching down the streets. Something I know how to do too. Watch me in the background. A couple of days before Christmas, the city is preparing for the big events. The large cathedral is closed to the public and used to prepare for the big event, which we actually never get to see. What looks like ice cream is a very sweet and sticky, gooey mess. Our teeth need fillings just watching this.
It looks really yummy. People are still looking through the door. We just found these perfect Kreme Doughnuts. In German we would call them Berliner. They are better than the German ones. Are they good? They are juicy and creamy. It's so hard to find some good stuff here in South America. We have to definitely get more. I think we're going to buy the whole lot. Helen's checking out the goods for Christmas.
That looks like butterscotch. I don't know what they are.
This looks very sweet and very colourful.
Cuenca is a great place to spend Christmas. Over 660,000 lights are placed around the city for Christmas. On Christmas Eve, Cuenca celebrates the Paso del Niño Viajero, the passing of the child traveller. The origin of this religious festival is from the early 1960s, when a statue of the Christ child was taken to Rome to be blessed by the Pope. When the statue returned, someone in the watching crowd called out, "The traveller has arrived," and the statue became known from then on as the Niño Viajero. This procession is said to be the largest in Ecuador and is shown live on national TV.
We're exhausted after just 1 hour.
It is one of the best Christmases we've ever had. Super fun, great atmosphere, and everyone is happy to pose for photos and videos. Don't miss our special video about this fabulous event.
We finally did it. We made it to the end. And here we are with the cleaners. I think we're...
Lots of horses. They're going to get the muck up.
How many hours?
We left at 8:30 to 10 to 5. It's 8 hours and 20 minutes.
Boy, what a Christmas. Ellen is happy we're at KFC again. And we got a big combo here for $10.50.
We would have had the healthy option.
We would have had the health, but it was closed by the time we got there. How was the food?
Cuenca and the surrounding area are the largest producer of Panama hats, which are also known locally as sombreros de paja toquín.
Put this thing on.
This is formed with steam. This is really cool.
Entonces lo que hace la máquina es absorber el agua que está en la tina y va a esta parte de acá arriba.
Ajá.
Y como el molde está caliente es como una plancha a presión.
Ah, sí.
Oh, wow.
Entonces,
¿Para cuántos minutos? Yeah.
Son solo unos segundos.
20 segundos.
¿Ya?
Wow.
Entonces primero son todos así. Como
We get a free tour at the Museum Sobrero de Paja Toquín,
nos permite jugar
one of the
con
famous hat
tamaños que
factories in
quieras.
town.
Más grande o más pequeño.
The granddaughter of the owner explains the process and shows us how they are made.
Mide la circunferencia de acuerdo al
The
tamaño
hand-woven
que quieras.
hats are pressed into different forms and sizes.
Y se corta.
Depending on the quality, they cost between $30 and $1,000.
Pone como una especie
Some
de goma
cost
para que
even
se
more.
haga un poquito más duro y la forma dure más.
At the large indoor market in Cuenca, women do spiritual cleansing for the local people. Traditional healing or faith healing is an important part of Ecuadorian culture, and many people believe that a cleansing helps keep the natural energy in balance and alleviate stress. The practice of limpia or traditional cleansing has been passed down through generations. It starts by hitting the customer with aromatic herbal plants. Apparently, no part of the body is left out. After the plants, the healer rubs an egg all over them to absorb the bad energy. She then cracks the egg into a cup and reads the ailments of the person in front of her. After the diagnosis, the cleansing part begins. A spray bottle with a mystery liquid inside is sprayed on the face, stomach, neck and back. Next, a green gel is rubbed on the head, back and even inside the belly button. Lastly, flower petals and another liquid is spit all over the face and the back. Ooh, yuck. The whole thing takes 5 to 10 minutes and costs $3. But watching from a distance is enough for us, thank you very much. These ladies are burning the garbage. The new cathedral is one of the largest churches in South America. The massive interior is said to be able to fit over 9,000 churchgoers. It's possible to climb up the towers of the cathedral. There's a small ticket booth at the entrance that grants access to a narrow spiral staircase.
We're on our way to the top of the new cathedral. Helen went for $1. She got the senior price. $2 for me. Well, I could have probably said I'm senior también. Aber wir sind ja ähnlich. Aha. Das ist nicht ganz ohne. It's quite exhausting actually. We made it to the top. It just stopped raining. And I'm going to get a view over the town as well. It's still not finished, Helen says.
They started in 1885, German architect.
Right.
It was consecrated in 1967, never finished because of structural problems.
Uh-huh.
And that's why there's
Earthquakes.
not even any bells. See there?
Uh-huh.
In the towers there are no bells.
Oh.
No bell Prize.
Let's check that out.
You get the Nobel Prize
For what?
for Nobels.
We're still laughing about Helen's Nobel jokes. This is the Joker here. This is the Central Plaza. Today there's hardly anybody around. Might be because it's raining.
It has rained. It's not raining now.
It's not. It's dry now. It's pretty cool. Helen just saw that when we were in the cathedral. This is really cool up here. We got a view of the city. This is the abuela, the grandmother. People were just, they were just really surprised to see such an old woman with grey hair going up these. How many steps have we done?
So far 74.
74. We're on the way down. They're all on the way up, and they know how exhausting it is. Yeah, they think an 80-year-old.
It inspires them, because if they think an oldie like me can get up, then they can do it as well.
We're always an inspiration.
I think I'm 87 now.
Yeah, that's why you paid the senior prize.
146 steps.
For an 80-year-old one, not bad.
I'm fit.
Yeah, you already made over 100 Sila blocks in Arequipa.
Of course, yeah. But that took only 10
And you've
minutes.
driven 5,000 kilometers. Yep.
That took a bit longer.
We're walking at least 14 to 16 kilometers every day. And we're fit or what?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm hungry. We're in the old cathedral. And it's just really, really beautiful.
Planning for the church started in 1557, and construction began 10 years later, using stones for the foundation and walls from the ruins of Tomebamba. This was a former regional city in the Inca Empire that was largely destroyed during the civil war between Huáscar and Atahualpa, shortly before the arrival of the Spanish conquistadors in 1532. They built Cuenca on the site of this city. During the colonial period, the church was reserved for the people from Spain, while indigenous people had to stay outside or worship elsewhere. The organ was added in 1739.
The pulpit is from 1817. It's an amazing church.
After a major renovation that started in 1999, the old cathedral is now the Museum for Religious Art and a venue for concerts and cultural events.
This is the Last Supper. The 12 apostles and Jesus. Helen just had to move the industrial hoover that weighs a ton, the polisher, away so I can take a photo of this beautiful chest here. We're in the Cafe Austria and we ordered the menu of the day, and it starts with lentil soup and a tomato juice. Let's see what else is. Something different, Helen says. Well, let's see how it goes.
I'm sorry, I have to speak English.
Torre Observatorio. We're on the 8th floor now of an observatory tower. Fortunately it's raining today, but it's free to come up here. Cuenca from the top, very grey today. Picked the wrong day, but never mind. Cathedral. We were up there this morning. Oh, oops, sorry. Grannies as we are. Can you push the button? We're going down with the elevator again. Good morning. Good morning. Bye-bye. This is pretty cool. And he wants me to take this. Okay.
Yeah, it's always going to be in the way. It's the best blick is in the wrong direction. Wir hätten das so machen müssen. Auf den ganzen.
Oh, this is scary. Oh yes, we're going down into the basement. I forgot about that. That was good fun.
It rained all afternoon on the last day of the year, but by 8 p.m. the rain had stopped, so we walk into town to see the New Year's activities. We have no idea what awaits us.
This is our New Year's dinner. It starts with a camarone ceviche. So, what is it? Prawn ceviche? Looks very good.
Oh, and that looks really good. Wait a minute. Ah, missed it.
Really yummy. Juicy. It's beef. Well, it's kind of like a beef steak with a champignon sauce, potato croquettes, salad. Bit of beef. Really good. We just got our dessert delivered. I was thinking it might be a small portion like yesterday, but no. We get a lovely crepe. It's got cream or chantilly cream.
After our fabulous dinner, we hit the streets of downtown Cuenca. It's 10:30 p.m. and the streets are more crowded. Every 20 to 50 meters, we encounter various homemade puppets with families gathered around each of them. We haven't got a clue what it's all about. A lot of them seem to be political figures. Some of the puppets are larger than life. All of them are different. We later find out that Ecuadorians create effigies or dolls stuffed with hay and fireworks. These figures are representations of disliked people, national or local officials, famous people, or folkloric characters. This one is against abortion. Yuck. Lots of young men are dressed in drag, looking like prostitutes. What on earth is all this about? They're blocking the traffic on the road, dancing provocatively, and expecting drivers to pay money to get through. decide to go back to the observation tower to get a good view over Cuenca from above. We expected a city firework display, but instead the whole city set off individual displays, so we're literally surrounded by fireworks, 360 degrees all around us.
Frohes Neujahr! Happy New Year!
Afterwards, the city is covered in thick, smoky air, with ash blowing around and an orange glow. It looks like a war zone.
Backstage theatre, whatever.
It's the weirdest New Year we've ever had. Happy New Year!
2020 starts quite nicely. It's raining outside, which is not so nice.
No.
But Helen went to the bakery yesterday because everything is closed today and got us some, well, goodies. As you can tell, I couldn't wait. I had to bite a piece off already. And our yummy cappuccinos along with it. Are we enjoying 2020? First day in January. Apart from the rain, Happy New Year. Apart from the rain, which gives us also an excuse to have it nice and comfy inside our spacey motorhome. We're always glad we don't have one of these tiny ones where you can't sit inside when it's raining. But does it look good? Yum yum.
In our next video, we take you to a beautiful church that is built into the rock, and to the highest mountain on Earth, the Chimborazo volcano. Yep, you heard right, the highest mountain on Earth. Why? The answer's in the video.